turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
Cancellation of Eastern Rail Line. You are a hypocrite. Mazab Kapit Buhari. The movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, Mazab, has berated President Muhammadu Buhari. Yes. His government over the cancellation of the reconstruction of the Eastern Rail Line. Yes. The federal government has announced that due to the harassment of the workers by the indigenous of Abia State, they have cancelled that project. Yes. But the Mazab is saying it is not true. In their statement, they said, the leadership of the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, Mazab, have disagreed and lambasted the Nigerian federal government on their resolution to cancel the reconstruction of the Eastern Railway project with an excuse of no money to fund the project. President Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government is not ashamed of the impunities they have committed and are still committing through various sectors of his corrupt administration. Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government speedily and rigorously developed the core northern states, build and promote modern railway transportation across northern states and Lagos State, including constructing a highway with money from crude oils from southeastern states. They showcase their hypocritical tendencies against the eastern region with reckless abandon. It is hypocritical and unacceptable that there is no money to fund the Eastern Rail project. Mazab also disagrees and rejects the report by the President Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government that the China Civil Engineering and Construction Company workers are incessantly harassed by youths in Abia State. These Chinese construction companies have not started their work in Abia State. Even their staff are not in Abia State. That's the statement of Mazab. Yes. Mazab led by Madu. Yes. Led by Uche Madu. Yes. The statement was made in Owerri to newsmen. Yes. So they said this is hypocritical. If you go to the northern Nigeria, Buhari government have developed the critical sectors in that place. They struggled and ensured that they use the World Bank money, IMF funds, and other international agencies. UNICEF is working there. You see. So it is in the north, all these things are happening. Even the Northeast Development Authority, Northeast, Buhari established Northeast Development Authority to see for the development of northeastern states, the 6 northeastern states. For what? Because of Boko Haram. Because of Boko Haram. Established Northeast. The National Assembly, enacted. And today, it is a parastatal. And so, government is funding it heavily to see for the development of northeastern states. So that is it. But come to the southeast. They said the Chinese have stopped funding it. Immediately it gets to the turn of the southeast for this rail project, Chinese stopped funding it. The next thing, the workers have been harassed in Abia State. Even in the war-torn zone of northeast and northwestern states, bandits are ravaging everywhere. The workers were not harassed until they finished the project. In southwest, nothing happened until they finished. So when it came to the turn of the southeast, they start talking about funding and harassment. So these things are the things that people have been saying, and it seems that people are just talking as if maybe they are, angry with the government for nothing. They're angry with the government for something. They are doing something wrong. Just that they have collaborators, those who say they are leaders, refuse to understand, because the Bible said it, the scripture said it. It said bribery makes one to go blind. Bribery and corruption, it makes someone to go blind. Because once you have taken it, you won't see anything again. They are showing you red, you say it's black. You'll be forming that you are not seeing it well. Where is it? Let me see, is it black or red? So because you have taken, briberies. And that's what is happening. The leaders from the zone, they're not saying anything. They feel unperturbed. because they have taken bribe. They have been bought over. Simple. They are following the Fulani oligarchs. They are just interested in their stomachs, gathering wealth for future generations of their lineage. Simple. That's all. So it's quite unfortunate. It's appalling, grotesque. That's it. Leaders who are selling their people out. You see. So we'll continue to project it and expose their evil agenda. So Mazob said they are not happy with that. That Buhari has shown that look, he is anti-Igbo, a ramification. There's no two ways about it. The next thing they will say is the second Niger bridge. The second Niger bridge. That's the only achievement they can point in the southeast they have done. Second Niger bridge. Buhari showed himself to be a president of the north for almost these 8 years. President of the northern Nigeria. Because before he came on board, he had been nursing this wickedness in him. Having this jealousy and envy for the Igbo in Jonathan's regime. That's all. This even in Obasanjo's regime, Igbos have a pride of place because Obasanjo, was not anyway that kind of bigot. He was trying to make sure that he puts things in the right perspective. Square peg in square holes, and that is it. Round pegs in round holes. You see, so it makes that the people of the southeast were actually getting some, strategic positions. Now I come to Jonathan. Jonathan actually, see that people of the southeast, they have something upset. These people are creative, industrialists. They are movers and shakers of the economy, and he must bring them in to move this economy forward. And he did well in trying to bring them in the area of security. After the Civil War in 1970. Azubuike Njideka emerged, I think that should be in 2012 or thereabout, as the first chief of army staff from Igbo extraction. Yes, I stand to be corrected. And so Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala became, the finance minister, and after, and also coordinator of the economy. She was only finance minister during Obasanjo regime, but during Jonathan he became the coordinator of the economy, the minister coordinating the economy. Yes. And so all these things, a lot of opportunities came for the people of that is to contribute their quota to the development of the country, and they did. But people like this jihadist were not happy. They were seeking ways to undermine the Igbo. That's all. So 2015 was propaganda to chase away the Igbo. Jonathan, who they have seen as Igbo man, they want to chase him out from that place. So to undermine the Igbo, exclude them, and relegate them to the background. So they are doing their thing now to ensure that the Igbos are not there. After the security meetings they are doing since 2015, no Igbo man has been attending. No Igbo man has been attending it. So whatever they discuss, they implement. A section almost contributing 50% of the population, of the economy and everything, you exclude them from the security architecture of the country. So what am I talking about? You see? So when you see insecurity, a lot of things are causing it. Many factors put together, you see them happening. Boy is orchestrating it in many ways. So this where they have abandoned it is one of those things. We are not surprised because it has gone to the turn of the Igbo man. Let us undermine them. Let us subdue them, annihilate them. They must cry. But Chukwu Okiabam is there. He will not let the Igbos down. That's all. Yes.